Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Erutats. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Erutats by Elaine Hudson. Now you'll have to go to the description section of the video. Click on the tanglepatterns.com link, which is, it says for more inspiration. So you can get the story of the name. And Elaine, if you ever watch this video, you have to tell me if that's the right way to pronounce that. So, there. So I just need to know. That was my best guess, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Ooh, let me move this up a little bit. I'm a little too close. All right. Now, this is a cute border tangle. And there's also, when you look at the link, there's a number of ways, different ideas that Elaine has there on decorating it. So, and I did put a couple in my step out, which is also in the description section. All right, so this starts off with a curvy line. And not necessarily too curvy, just simple curvy line. Then we're going to do another curvy line, but we're going to have it mirror. So this is where you usually have to, let's see, maybe, I'm going to do it this way. Just have to be careful. And I flipped the tile so that way I could see what I'm working against. Because if I do it this way, then my hand is in the way, right? So we flip it. If you're new to Zentangle, that's why we always talk about flipping the tile and turning the tile, and you'll see people doing that, and that's why. All right, so because this starts here, I think I'm gonna, let's see, and it's up to you how close or far apart. And so I'm gonna do my very best. Well, it didn't start out so great, but that's okay. It's Zentangle. There's no such thing as mistakes. All right. So there we have it. Then, the next step. The first one is always so good, and maybe, it's probably one of those, just shouldn't think about it so much. All right, next step is we're going to aura the inside. Now, you know what I'm thinking? If you ended up making it a little too close, I'm thinking, I don't know that it would work. Never mind. I'm thinking you could aura the outside, but that might not work. All right, so I'm gonna aura. You can, and to aura is to outline, as you can see, and it's kind of like pick a distance that you want to have from that original line, and continue, and try to keep it the same distance. That's the challenge. That's the game. All right, and then as I'm flipping my towel, because we're gonna do both sides, and there we go. Okay. Then she says add some leaves, and I'm like, well, the perfect leaf in my book is like Rick's Flux. So that is I'm going to start at a point here, and so you do it kind of whatever you want. So I'm going to start, I love the phrase tethered orb, but, so I'm just going to come out from one place, kind of, doing a curve line coming back around and then landing on that same point. And of course, I like to sometimes flip my tile just so that way, just because sometimes it just feels right to do. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm making just little curved leaves. And then we're going to do that on both sides. And so this is in the divot, in the dip of the curve line. And you can have them angle however you want. Mine are just looking like little hearts or butterflies. I'm trying to make them do something else, but that's okay. Oh, and I think I can do I'll do little half ones over here. Oh, that one's going to be a little pointy. I got out of control. Now, I'm going to add my favorite thing in the world to do to Flux is add my line. Well, okay, there's the dot. I was trying to add 2 dots, but my pen didn't want to lift up. And this is, this is just something that I'm doing. However you decide you want to do your leaves, you can. Or if you want to do something else in that section, you know, of course you could. All right. That is pretty much where she ends it. But let me share, let's see, let me pick, okay, I'm going to pick the one of the kind of ideas that, actually I took it from her, so I'm just going to go with that and we'll finish this off. So now you have this space. Here's some things that you could do. You could, I know on the one thing, I auraed inside of this space, and then I added some orbs. Or you could just add some straight lines, or whatever it is that you might want. Another fantastic way to finish it is, yeah, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it. We're going to aura the whole thing, and because I just felt like doing it now, because I'm deciding in my mind what do I want to do here. But I know I want to aura it, and I know I'm not necessarily going to do anything else on that outside there. So I'm just going to aura the outside. Of course, then after I'm doing it, going, oh gosh, I could have added a little orb here, there. Oh, I could probably still. Oh, let's just see. Because you could add some little orbs to the outside if you want to. But I think for this one, I'm going to let's do this one where we add it was just kind of like some curved lines. And so whatever distance that you want these at. The thing that caught my eye about this one, and so on Tangle Patterns, so Linda Farmer does, you know, she'll do a little thumbnail. That's what you see when you're looking through. And the way she did these leaf things made it, I think it must have been, maybe it was 2 little leaves and maybe a filled-in orb or something, you know, like a pearl. And to me it looked like little cute bees or something like that. And it just caught my eye. And I thought, oh, let's see what that one's all about. And I'm like, wow, it's still really neat and has lots of options for decorating, so you can bring your own style in. All right, so now for some shading ideas. I think for this one, I'm gonna just do this inside. And so I'm just putting some graphite on that perimeter. You know, and as I'm doing it, I'm thinking, oh, I should have just done one side so you could see what one side looks like. Because sometimes I've done that before on something like this where I just had lines and it was a small space, and I put just the graphite on the one side and it looks really kind of cool. And sometimes, especially on these videos, I will do things like that in stages so that way we can kind of explore and see as we're doing this tangle. But we can explore and see as I'm doing, spreading out the graphite on the one side. And I was just kind of doing a gentle back and forth type motion instead of little circles. And so that looks neat. I'm going to flip it. We'll do the same thing. So you can kind of get the impression on, oh, what would that look like if you just did do one side. And I'm just going to do the other side gentle. Because this is kind of a small area, you want to have some natural tile color in there. So that way, then it looks rounded. Like so. And then I think what I'm going to, just a smidge, just a little bit of graphite in the base of these flowers, or leaves. Coming up just a little teeny bit. Yeah, it just adds a little something. And just from what's left over on the tortillon here, I'm just spreading a little teeny bit on those tips. Could probably go darker if you want to have it be a little bit more dramatic. But sometimes just a little bit just adds that neat little curve that's just cool. So, what a cute border tangle. I mean, and you know, I'm sure if you wanted to use it to fill in, you could just do that and then do another one. And you don't have to do that, the aura. That's just a neat add-on. It's a great way to finish pretty much just about anything. If you're looking at it and going, just need something. And then kind of picture the aura around it. And sometimes you just have to do it and just take the chance. So, anyway, cute tangle. All right. So I already mentioned in the description section, which you might have to, it seems like sometimes YouTube hides that, so you might have to click the show more underneath the title to see it, but I have a lot of information there, step outs. If you are interested in doing a live class, I'm doing live online classes. Link is there to my website, and just find the classes, and I have them listed there. I do a combination, or I should say I do both free classes and paid classes. And let's see, what else? I think that's it. Oh, we have a nice Facebook group, so if you want to, join that, it's a nice community where we're all, supportive of each other and our tangling efforts. Would love to see you on there if you are on Facebook. I wish I need to get better at Instagram. I one of those, haven't taken the time to, to dig in. I have an account, but that's about it. All right. If you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet and like the content, make sure to hit the subscription button, and then also the notification bell, so that way you decide how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. These are so much fun, and this is such a cute tangle, and I wish you happy tangling.